Hi, I'm Sheree Brown, and welcome to Lake Transfer Recording Studios in North Hollywood, California. And I'm here with these wonderful guys. I'm working on my new project, Messages from the Spirit, a Sheree Brown collective. And it's going to feature stories of young adult women and how they've overcome challenges, life challenges in their life. But the wonderful thing is that we're doing music that is going to be dedicated to each woman and their story. So right now, we're working on a song that Steve Barry Cohen and I have we're co-producing. And we co-wrote it along with one of my nieces named Ryan Johnson, and her stage name is Ryan Pins, and she's the featured artist. And so she helped to co-write it. And then, but we're working with this guy here.
Yeah, that
this
guy
is
over
Marcus
there.
Paul. He's doing horns and arrangement on this particular song, but he's also one of the producers involved with this project. He's such a awesome arranger. Oh my gosh, on those horns. So I gotta just say this. This is focusing on young adults. And it is so amazing because my young adult years is what set up the foundation for who I am in this music industry. It has so much to do with it. And to be able to bring that to this project and work with my peers that I've worked with for years, and then work with some wonderful new not new, but some young adults that are new in my life, in my music career, it is like a dream come true. And it makes this project more special. I believe that this is the best project I have ever worked on.
I'm just so excited for the opportunity just to be able to work with you guys, first of all. And
Amen.
I just think this project it's life-changing. I think it's gonna really speak to a lot of people, and I really only take part in stuff that I believe in, but this is just a whole nother level. Like, I really believe in the vision of every single song. Every single song has a story that can speak to anyone. I know it's for young women, but I mean, it can speak to anyone, and it's so relatable. And just to be a part of this is awesome on any end of the spectrum, whether it's producing or playing or whatever. It's just an honor to be a part of this. So yeah, I'm glad
Honor to have you on board,
glad
man.
to work with you,
Yeah.
geniuses.
This whole project, in my eyes, has just been like a natural leaping into that, into that type of thing. So I've been, for me even, it's been a joy because I'm a fan.
Wow.
I'm a fan, and I'm also a participant in bringing something there. So yeah.
And
go ahead.
And the thing that's so great about Steve, he is so humble. You hear everybody out there? I'm telling you now, his skill set is so amazing to me.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And I used to say, when you really blow up, don't forget about me, okay?
We're just trying
just
to.
thankful that
Nobody's
we're still working
blowing up. We're just
together.
trying to maintain, trying to keep the happiness level right where it needs to be.
Right. So I'm just like so excited. And behind the camera is Miss Ella, who, she's new to our team, and she's going to be following us and documenting us. And I'm working with Patrice Russian. We wrote this awesome song called I Choose Love. Wait till you hear that. My daughter Maya Nicole. My son Rebels is involved. Another niece, Sarah Johnson, call her Sarah Lynn, and a nephew named Kevin Thomas. Awesome. And you, once this is finished, with you purchasing it and getting it, that will keep us being able to do what we love to do. The thing that's so beautiful about this project, Messages from the Spirit, Sheree Brown Collective, that's the music, the album. But the book and the project is Messages from the Spirit. The thing that's beautiful about it is that it's timeless. It's endless because it is surrounded by love, and the whole thing that we can make this world better through love. And music and the arts and telling one's stories has a way of touching people in ways that other forms of communications do not have. Everything, everything I do, I believe it's good.
Yes.
Because it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. See ya. a sunny day. Kicking back and chilling. There's no better way. We're all in this together. Sure as the birds sing. Join me now in my backyard. Talking about different things. You were born to bring blessings to the world. And your yard is my backyard. My yard and your yard is our backyard. All around the world.
You and I beautiful. Talked about you, and I know it had to be rough. But your gentle spirit, that's what makes you tough. Though you give your best, sometimes it feels like it's not enough. The beautiful thing is that you're beautiful, beautiful girl. You were born to bring blessings to the world. Yes, you were. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. The beautiful thing is that you're beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful girl. You're beautiful. Like the oyster doesn't know the value of its pearl. Beautiful girl. Sometimes you feel like you don't belong anywhere. And I know it seems like nobody seems to care. You created magic, not knowing that you're the star. Yeah. Remember that you're beautiful just because of who you are. The beautiful thing is that you're beautiful. Beautiful. You were born to bring blessings to the world. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. The beautiful thing is that you're beautiful. Beautiful girl.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the World Stage Arts Education and Performance Gallery, dedicated to seeking light through sound. Enjoy the show.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you and happy Saturday. We want to thank you for tuning in to the World Stage, our YouTube page. If you have not as of yet, subscribe to the YouTube page. Please do right now. Tonight we have a special guest as we celebrate Her Story Month. I'm delighted to present to you tonight a wonderful spirit. She's a wife, a mother, a friend. She's so much of everything. But one thing I know is she is truly anointed and blessed. And I don't want to take any more time. Hopefully you'll be able to find out some of her available material. She's an author and a doctor. I like to call her a Shaw woman. She came to heal tonight with this phenomenal band. So I hope you all enjoy the show tonight. I want to thank you once again for checking us out here at the World Stage. I'd like to present to you the one and only Sheree Brown. Thank you.
We are salt and light in darkness. We are destined to shine.
Let's never forget. Let's never forget. Hey friends, how you been? I was just wondering. I'm so glad you dropped in. We all had a time of it. But out of the darkness will come the sunshine again. And we'll rise higher and higher. Then we will shine. We are salt and light. Illuminate darkness. Let's never forget. Let's never forget. Lately, I've been thinking just how we've been living. The most important thing in life is how much we have been given. And after it's sundown, will come the sunshine again. And we'll rise higher and higher. Then we will shine.
We are salt and light.
Illuminate darkness. We can illuminate darkness.
Destined to shine.
Let's never forget. Let's never forget. mind. Let's never forget. Woo, 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 woo. Ah, that's Marcus Paul on trumpet. We call him MBT because there's Marcus Pettit on keyboards on the piano. We call him MP1, MP2, and we call him MP3, but this is Patrick Jarrett on drums. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be here. That song was written by my son, Revels Johnson, and Steve Barry Cohen, and myself. And all of these guys are involved with this project. On the drum solo, Jonathan Pinson is on the recording of it. Marcus Paul is doing the trumpet solo. And then Rebels is doing, and Steve Barry Cohen are doing the keyboards and synths. And of course, I'm on the guitar. Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I've been on this stage. I love this stage here, the World Stage in Leimert Park, in the middle of Leimert Park Village in Los Angeles, California, in the USA. And the thing that's so exciting for me is that I get to come to you. I am coming to you in your home, in your place, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm nervous because I've never done this virtual thing. You see, my mask is still hanging from my ear. And I might put it up at any point in time. But we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be giving a bunch of disclaimers tonight because this is in celebration of my new album release called Messages from the Spirit, The Collective. And it's out of on Expansion Records out of the UK, and we actually are in the top 10 on our single, and the album just entered close to the top 10 of their top 30 soul UK charts. I'm so excited. I'm blessed. I'm humbled, right? But the thing that's really exciting about this project, and while I'll give why I'm going to be giving some disclaimers, is because it's a collective. So it's myself and some of my seasoned friends, like Patrice Rushen and Jim Gilstrap and the wonderful Dwight Trouble, who's gonna be joining us here a little bit later tonight, along with some young, upcoming, wonderful talent, producers, singers, musicians, arrangers, writers. And the three gentlemen up here, I'm so excited for them to be up here with me this evening because they're a part of it. Now the music, and the reason why this is in honor of Women's History Month, the music is dedicated to a book that's gonna be coming out later in the fall of this year. And it's songs, well there's stories, true stories told by young adult women who've overcome life challenges that are very common within young adults and even further. And each song, or each story, and each woman's, let's say each chapter and each woman's story, there's a song dedicated to that story, that chapter. And so the music from the album is the music that's dedicated to the book. Now, the music in the book is dedicated to Stevie Wonder and the late Minnie Riperton and my Shiro, Dionne Warwick, because they inspired me as a young adult. So this project was inspired by my young adulthood years because it's very foundational with who I am and what I'm about. So I just wanted to tell you that. The thing that's really a blessing, some of the women telling their stories, if I didn't say it already, they're actually singing on some of the songs that is dedicated to their story. And so I'm going to be mentioning the stories, some of those writers, those storytellers, and the guest artists that are not able to be on the stage tonight throughout this performance. And anything can happen, but whatever happens is going to be great. All right? Okay. We might take you, nah, not might. We're going to be taking you down some memory lane also. All righty. Cloudy skies and the day looks gray, but it's just a passing thing. Tears like a river running down my face, but it's just a passing thing. Working late, not getting enough to sleep, but it's just a passing thing. Oh, thank God I got enough to eat. Whoa, but everything's all right as long as we decide that the passing thing. So I'm gonna dance and sing, 'cause this is just a passing thing. This is just a passing thing. So I'm gonna dance and sing, 'cause this is just a passing thing. Working late, not getting enough to sleep. Tears like a river running down my face. Thank God I got enough to eat. Whoa, everything's alright as long as we decide that just a passing thing. So I'm gonna dance and sing, 'cause this is just a passing thing. This is just a passing thing. So I'm gonna dance and sing, 'cause this is just a passing thing. 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 A passing thing. This is just a passing thing. This is just a passing thing. This is just a passing thing. A passing thing. A passing thing. This is just 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 a passing thing. A passing thing.
Now it's a pleasure to be getting it together, so come on and move over. And I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Now it's a pleasure to be getting it together, so come on and move over. Yeah, and I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Now would it be if you could see that I love you, you tell me you love me, ooh, ooh, ooh. You say you would, then now you should, 'cause love has no time for the games people play. Now it's a pleasure to be getting it together, so come on and move over. And I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Now it's a pleasure to be getting it together, so come on and move over. Yeah, and I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Now it's about you getting it together, so come on and move over. And I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Now it's a pleasure to be getting it together, so come on and move over. Yeah, and I'm not playing, all I'm saying is it's time for us to get it together. Love has no guidance, love has no guidance, love has no guidance, love is no game. Love is no game. Love plays no game. Love plays no game. Play no game. Yes. You know how special you all are in my life. I was praying for tonight because a little bit of remnant you can hear. Been having these issues with allergies. The weather's been so different here in LA. It's beautiful, different, windy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so nervous. Am I gonna be able to sing? I said, I gotta sing. I was drinking tea and lemon and honey and doing all kinds of things, and here I am. But it's because of you all. Now, this is my 40th anniversary from when those two songs, Passing Thing and It's a Pleasure, was first released on my first Capitol record back in 40 years ago, exactly this month. So so I had to do that. That's a part of that whole memory lane thing, you know. And oh my gosh. When I got my deal with Capitol, that was like one of my dreams of life, in life, right? But there were folks that helped to push me, support me, encourage me along the way, my family, my friends, some of my SMA sisters from where I went to high school. They're out there. They were my sounding board. They were my audience. My family and my peers in high school were that was my audience. And you know, family and I went to an all-girls high school, and you know, they're real about what they like and what they don't like, and they're very real about explaining just what that's about. And so they embraced me, and it
It was just major. So I want to, this song is for all of you because this is a special song of love, really, just to express how much I love you all. And my honey bunny, Doug Johnson, senior, is out there. We just celebrated our 40th year anniversary, too. So, yeah, my honey bunny. So this song is for all of you and especially for my honey bunny. This song was written by Greg Perret and myself, and it was recorded and released on Messages from the Heart Project, which was the first of the series, and it was also released on Expansion Records back in 2012, 2013, but it's still one of my favorite songs. Touched my heart so gentle, made me feel again. I can fly my spirits high. It's just a simple love that lifts my heart right up. Stars, they shine and twinkle, dancing in your eyes. Here and there and everywhere, it's just a simple love that picks my heart right up. Given all that I dreamed of, I thought that lonely would not ever go away. You know, it's just a simple love, but it's the best there ever was, and I'll do anything to make sure it will stay. A simple love filled my heart, so simple. Took my breath away. Life's a breeze, I'm feeling free. It's just a simple love that picks my heart right up. Smile and be, you sparkle. But it's the best there ever was, and I'd do anything Pettit on the piano over there. Ah, just a simple love. Now we're going to venture into some territory. This song is a song that I wrote. It's interesting. One of my mentors and my music director from way back in the day, he used to actually be one of the original horn players, one of the horn players for Earth, Wind, and Fire. And he and I started writing this song a year before I got my album on Capitol Records, and we never did anything with it. So 40 years later, when I started working on this project, I thought about that song. So I said, his name is Alexander Thomas. I said, Alex, let's finish that song. This song is perfect for the theme of what we're talking about. So there is a young lady. Well, before I tell you about the young lady, when Alex and I started writing it, we performed it, and we were performing it as a duet, he and myself singing. And so when we got back together 40 years later, and, of course, we've seen each other, we're really good friends throughout that whole time. But when we started finishing the record, I decided that it would be perfect to invite a young adult woman to come and sing this song with me. So it's a duet, and it's about sisterhood. It's about sisters all over the world encouraging each other. It's kind of become a women's anthem, but actually men like it too, So the young lady, her name is Patrice Williams. You'll have to purchase the album in order to hear the rendition, because of our situation with COVID, we're not able to bring everybody in tonight. But it's coming. It's coming. We'll fill this stage and this place up, and it'll really be something. But her name is Patrice Williams. And the thing is that's real exciting is that this song is dedicated to her story. She tells a story in this book. So we're going to do it. We're going to do the song. Love me for who I am. Don't have to understand me, 'cause I love you for you. So love me for me. It's nicer that way. I like it that way. Let's make it that way. Then we will find there'll be only time for loving and sharing and sharing dreams, watching, growing, knowing that we can make it. We can make it. We can make it. I know there is a place, always was there inside me. But it took some time to believe. But I looked inside of me. Hey! You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he knows. We can make it. That's Marcus Paul on trumpet. And we got Patrick Jarrett back there keeping the groove going. And of course, here is Marcus Pettit on the keys.
We have Sheree Brown.
Thank you. Can make it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I want to take this time out to give some shout outs. Brenda Hewitt is a new partner with my husband and I, and I want to thank her and her husband Trevor Hewitt. They've been a big part of this project. It would not have been able to be possible without her assistance and her partnership. It is a great thing. I want to say something. Because this is Women's History Month, and we already celebrated Women's International Day. There's two organizations that I am a supporter of. I think they do wonderful things. I want to acknowledge them because they are run, or inspired, directed, ignited by women. The first one is the director is Dr. LaFawn Gordon. She's got a organization called Children and Families, Inc. Children and Families, Inc. You can go to childrenandfamiliesinc.org. You know, if you ever feel like you want to donate to a cause, that's awesome. They work for and work with families, especially children in our marginalized area. They work on mental wellness and psychological assistance, which we all need, but some of our communities don't get that, and she is right up in the mix. So I wanted to give a shout out to her. I also want to give another shout out to another organization. If you go to my website, these are two that I put up as I really support them. And this one is called Foncozy. And it's foncozy.org, www.foncozy.org. And a friend of mine, Marguerite Lathan, came to me. Well, I actually went to her some years back when they had the Haiti earthquake. I was so taken back by listening to the stories of parents who had their kids sent to an orphanage because that was the only way they were going to survive. And a lot of the men were injured or killed, maimed. They couldn't work again. And so Foncozy, the foundation, is very active in helping. They have a program that helps women to do things, get loans, get their careers off the ground, their businesses off the ground. You can go to that organization, to the website and find out more. So that's Foncozy, www.foncozy.org. That's FONKOZE, and then that's www.childrenandfamiliesinc.org. So I wanted to give out a shout to those two organizations in honor of Women's History Month. So we're going to talk, we're going to do a song. And some of you may have seen a video at the beginning. We're not going to do this song, but I want to give a shout out. There was a video played called Beautiful Girl, and that was co-written by another great artist, songwriter, singer. Her name is Naila Porter. And so she and I co-wrote the song, and she and I are singing the song. And the video the theme is major, I think. And but there is a flute player by the name of Sukari Reed Glenn, who's featured in the song, and she's actually in the music video. It's awesome. It's major. So I'm gonna give some more shout outs. I wanna there is a music video out for this particular song that we're gonna do, and it was done along with Beautiful Girl, was done by Imhotep X, and he directed and filmed it. And there's a visual in this Take a Walk with Love music video, and you see snippets of some awesome art. And that art is by Charles Bibbs. And Charles Bibbs did the cover art, well, the art on the cover for the album. And then it's also going to be included in the art in the book that's dedicated to the women. So we're going to go for it. All right, Take a Walk with Love. Birds in the sky fly high. Ever wonders why? When it comes to love, there is a deep meaning. When love is true, it's not a passing thing. I think I'll take a walk with you. You can never walk, so let us fly just like a dove. I think Walk with Love. That's Patrick Jarrett. See, he thought he was going to get away without me, pointing this direction so you can hear a little bit more of his skills. Although I'm sure you can tell already, right? So we're getting ready to do this song is on the album, and before I call this young man up, I wanted to give a couple more shout outs for some of the other songs. Can I Leave Next Friday is a song that features a young lady named Michaela Elizabeth Conley, who also tells the story in the book, Major. I Want to Thank You, Love is Sarah Lynn Johnson, and it's for her story. I Want You to Know, my nephew Kevin Thomas Johnson is featured in that. The story is for Victoria Gachoy. Her Blue Shoes. Ooh, you should hear that song. That was written by me and Jeremy Alexander. He's playing acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and he's doing background vocals with me, so I had to give him some props. Spirit, that's by my daughter, Maya Nicole, and it was written by Marcus Paul and Maya and myself. And we also have a bonus track of that's done live at Conway Recording Studios, courtesy of the owners, Susan and Mr. Brundo. It was a blessing to be able to have that. Sorry About Being a Ghost is featuring Ryan Johnson, and that's about her story. Then there's another song called I Do, I Really Do. It features Jim Gilstrap and myself singing background, but it's co-produced by a young up-and-coming, he's been out there. He's worked with Chris Brown and Zendaya. His name is John Redwine. And he produced the version of that. It's called Do, I Really Do, and that is dedicated to Lanicia McNair's story. So we're gonna do this song. This is called It's All About Love. And this is for Dwight, so we gotta get Dwight coming through here. And I wanna thank the World Stage and Dwight Tribble for allowing us to be here. This is special, special, special. Okay, so Dwight, just in time. So you got an introduction, man. Dwight Tribble and I go way back, and I'm just so honored and excited to have him, be a part of this project. It's just major for me. Breaking, I can see a glimmer of light shining all around me. Love is taking all the time to make it through the night. I'm so glad love found me. It's all about love. It's all about love. Birds are singing. Birds are singing melodies from gardens of love. Was a flower, I'd be taking petals of joy to everyone, giving love the power. It's all about love.
It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love.
Yeah. Well, love's all about love. Yeah, all about love. All about love. Yeah. All about love, ooh, love. All about love, yeah. Well, all about love, all about love, yeah. Love, love. Oh, love, yeah, all about love, all about love. Yeah, all about love.
All about love.
All about love. Yeah.
All about.
Yeah, all about love. I said all. Yeah, all about. Well, all about. Yeah, all about love, 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 love. Yeah, all right.
All right.
Say it
White
all
River,
right.
yes, sir.
Said it's all about love.
It's all about
My mind, yeah.
yeah.
All love. Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
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 All about love. All about love. All about love. Yeah. All about love.
Dwight Tribble. Woo! Ah. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Dwight. Oh my goodness. And he's on the record. It's all about love. Thank you, Dwight. Wow. So we have 2 more things to do before we close the night. Oh my gosh. So you see me, I don't know if you can see my foot, you know, I'm so excited, you know, my foot goes up, right? I'm like, get down, foot. But that means I'm really feeling it, right? So we're gonna do something fun. There's a song on here, on the album, that is featuring 2 wonderful young ladies are joining me and myself and Marcus Paul. It's called Get Up, Stand. And it was written, we were in the studio just jamming, and Steve Barry Cohen, we were finishing recording a song, we just kept jamming, and he kept the recorder on. We didn't know it. I knew it, because I know that's one of his tricks, but everybody else didn't. And the groove was so happening, oh my gosh. And I said, you know, we have to use that some kind of way. And it took me at least a month to just like dissect the song, to come up with a structure that had no structure, if you know what I mean. The music had no structure, but I just, you know, it's like, oh, we can do it. And I finally came up with something inspired by that groove in the music. So Marcus Paul, MP2 and MP1, Marcus Pettit, and MP3, Patrick Jarrett and Michael McTaggart, Ed Cartwright, and am I missing anyone? I think that's it. That was it. Yeah, all of us were in the studio just jamming, and we came up with this. And so there's a young lady by the name of Shawn Moore, who is also, the song is dedicated to her story that she's going to have in the book, and is joined by another young lady named Rosalind Smith. And so we were trying to figure out how could we recreate. So I don't know how this is going to come out, because you know this virtual stuff is real new. So we decided to take the track. And even though Rosalind and Shawn aren't here, we're going to try to do justice to your parts, right? So I got the guys singing. The guys are going to sing your part, and then I'll sing my part, right? But I just want you to hear the groove. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's called Get Up, Stand. So we're ready for the track. That's how it starts. So we're doing it without the track. I don't hear the track, hey? You know what? Let's not do the track. There are no accidents. This is a new rendition, but you got to buy the album so you can hear the real one, right? This is the time I get to act crazy. crazy. You know, my young adult children, I said, no, Mom. But I said, yes. I'm gonna do a dance challenge. We gotta get up, and stand. Now this is
sometimes when we don't know where
Rosalind.
to go, and things happen over and over, though we just stand. When we don't know exactly what to choose, sometimes the best thing to do is stand. You gotta get up. Oh, stand. Oh, get up and stand.
This is Sean Moore's part.
Sometimes we just gotta stop and pray and just stand. Oh. And all those times we don't know what to say, out here looking for a brighter day. Just stand. Oh, get up. Get up. Oh, get up. Stand. I don't care what you've been through, you gotta get up. We gotta get up. It's time to stand. Yeah.
Anytime that this life gets us down, you gotta get on up, 'cause there's a hope around, yeah. Hey. 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 When it all falls down, we can put the pieces back together again. When it all falls down, we gotta stand.
When it all falls down, we can put the pieces back together again. When it all falls down, we can put the pieces back together again.
Not like Humpty and all the king's men.
We can put the pieces back together again. Not like Humpty and all the king's men. We can put the pieces back together again. Not like Humpty and all the king's men. We can put the pieces back together again. Not like Humpty and all the king's men. We can put the pieces back together again. Stand. Get up.
Oh, during this year, what we've been going through, we can stand. We gotta get up, we gotta get up, we gotta get up, we gotta get up and stand. Get up and stand. Get up and stand. Get up and stand. We gotta get up. Wow, that's major. We didn't even practice it like that. That's how, you know. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one. We got to do that last line. 1, 2,
Ready, go. We can pick the pieces off the ground.
Ha ha. Do it again.
We can pick the pieces off the ground.
One more time, 'cause that's what we got to do, huh?
We can pick the pieces off the ground. We can pick the pieces off the ground.
Ah, that's great. So we have one more. All right, so we got one more song. Hey, hey.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It really, my birthday's on Christmas, but it'll be my birthday any day.
It's your birthday.
Oh, that's right. You know what?
Push.
He said happy birthday to the new
Push.
record. And online, there should be some scroll to tell you where to go get it. It's available on Amazon. It's available on Dusty Grooves, and it's available on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, all of the streaming platforms. And I want you to go get it. Don't just go to YouTube and listen to the song. I want you to go get it, because my goal is that every single house has that, and every friend's house and relative's house has it. I want it to be like when my brother and I were in high school. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye came out, and that summer I remember you could walk down the street and in the community and literally hear that album being played as you walk down the streets listening out the windows. We were blasting it and blasting it proudly. And this music is to uplift, and it's my gift. You know, we also will take any donations, and there's something on there that we'll list where you can donate. Any donations that'll go towards the book. You know, our goal is we're going to have it out by the fall of this year. So that will be a contribution that will be helpful towards getting the book out. The music is done. So my website is www.Real Sheree Brown, R-E-A-L, Sheree, S-H-E, 1-R-E-E, Brown.com. So that's really an important thing. I want to thank Expansion Records. I want to say something. This closing song, Patrice Rushen and I got together back, I think in 2017, I approached her and I said, you know, I have this tagline I've been using probably since 2010. You know, whenever there was a shooting, whenever there was an injustice, whether it be here in the United States or somewhere in the world, and I just held on to this tagline, I choose love. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't fight for what is right, but I've got to hold on to the love because there's just so much hate that's out there, but love, I believe, will conquer all. I don't think that that's just a slang. So I said, Patrice, let's do this song. And I went to her house and she was in her studio and I said, I want it to be a song that is about love for the whole world. What would the message be? And she just got on that piano, she started coming up with this melody. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I started writing. It was very magical. And so it took from finishing it in 2017, I think I went into the studio and recorded in 2018. It did not get out till now because, you know, when we were planning to get it out, then the pandemic hit. So I know we're going a little over, but this is really important. We did a music video here in Leimert Park. And there's so many wonderful vendors and establishments here. Community Build, Inc., which is so related to the community and what's going on here in the community in Leimert Park and other communities outside of Leimert Park. And so I'm talking to them about doing some partnering on some community projects involving my project. And there's, what is it, Hot and Cool Cafe. There's Project Blowed, Chaos Network with Ben Caldwell. There's S.O. Caldwell. There's S.O. Books. There's so many places. So it's a nice place to come down to. So anyway, we did this music video, and Lance Bernard Mitchell filmed it and directed it. And he had a wonderful crew and a great editor. It's on YouTube, you can see it. But we filmed it here in Leimert Park. And parts of it were done at Conway Recording Studio. So we're just gonna do it for you. And this is, it's about love, you know? And it's about us paying it forward with our love. I choose love. Been a long time coming. Always feels like I'm running from things in this world. And when it seems like it's over and the madness is older for this girl, that's when it's time for just a little dose of love. You see, that's what we all need more of. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say it's time to choose love. And it is not the have or have not. And that is why I choose love. When I see people hurting, so many hearts heavy burdened, I ask myself why. And when life gives us trouble, we gotta not let the struggles take over our lives. That's when it's time to make up our mind and tell the world, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Some say it's hope, and others say it's joy. But I say to choose love. And it is not the have or have nots. And that is why I choose love. All over the world, what do we really need? Love's not always such a simple thing, but there's so much joy and freedom. That's when it's time to make up our minds and tell the world, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Say it's hope, and I say it's joy. But I say choose love. I say it's time to give up, not to give up. The have or have not, and that is why I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. That's what the world needs. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. I just want to thank all of you tonight for me being here. But even more importantly, for all of you bringing me into your home. During these times, on the stage, performing virtually, but the heart can go through the airwaves, the phone line, the transmissions, the videos, the live streams. And I love all of you. Go check out the album. Keep choosing love no matter what happens. Thank you. And thank you again, World Stage. And thank you to these awesome guys up here. Marcus Pettit on piano. Patrick Jarrett Jr. on drums. And Marcus Paul on trumpet. And vocals. And vocals. And vocals back there too. And the name again of the CD is Messages from the Spirit, the Collective.
Don't you feel much better now? Oh my goodness, that was such a wonderful, 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 wonderful sharing. Such a beautiful prescription for the night. You can rest and be assured that Sheree's album is going to be beautiful in your collection. Can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you, phenomenal band and Queen. You did your thing. We are so honored that you came here and celebrated Her Story Month. Thank you. The World Stage loves you. Sheree Brown, thank you. Best husband in the world. Shout out. Yes, thank you so much. Please be sure to tune in next week. Friday night we have Dawe will be here. And once again, y'all can take it on out, do your thing. Listen to this. Get healed.
I choose love.
I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. Love. I choose love. I choose love.
Every Sunday,
I choose love.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Love. I choose love.
Here or there,
I
everywhere.
choose love.
Sunny on
I choose love. Love. I choose love.
no matter what the
I
weather.
choose love.
Wearing my
I
man.
choose love. Love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
Thank you, Buddy Bruno from Highway Recording
I
Studio.
choose love.
Steve Berry
I
Coleman,
choose
Lake
love.
Transfer.
I choose love.
All the children that were on the I Choose Love music video.
I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
My daughter-in-law, Dr. Axley Johnson, who is Dr. of Psychiatry, and she's going to do a chapter in the book. My son-in-law, E. Jordan Mill, who set up my new website, Family Affair. I choose love.
You really got to be some kind of nut. I can't use it. Trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, yeah. Come on, Nick.
Woo!